Newly appointed opposition youth Senator Joshua Harrow accepted the opportunity to contribute to discussions on youth-related legislation. Harrow was sworn in during the first 2025 parliamentary session of the Upper House, becoming one of the youngest senators to take the oath. Reporters interviewed him before the oath.
It's very essential for us as young people to have a seat at the table. Too often we are neglected or used as tokenism, so to be able to be in the chambers as an actual senator and debate essential bills that are crucial for the development of our youth, I think that this is just one step forward in getting a youth to rule over the parliament or rule over the Senate and actually advocate for the rights of our young people.
Are you hoping more of in this process?
I wish we had a lot of young people. I wish half the Senate or even half the lower house was young people. But again, they say it's never too late. So it's a start with me, and hopefully after comes 2, 3, or 4 more. We've seen a great interest in young people, especially through youth parliament. So it shows that our young people have the capacity to lead and debate these bills. And I hope I'm just, part of the beginning process for the development.
Harrow shared his views on the Child Justice Bill amendment and called for further clarification from officials on the amendment.
This bill is quite vague and still needs a lot of development when it comes to the penal period of a young person being thrown away and leaving the discretion to the judges. I think that is not really a good move, and even when you remove that, it still leaves quite a lot to be interpreted, so it's quite vague, and we need to have a lot of discussions, and we need to go back and rewrite and make sure that we are all in agreement. I know I'm in opposition, but at least some development must happen, and I'm willing to work with the government to make sure that this bill is actually accurate to the development of our nation.
The youth senator advocated for increased youth participation in discussions on the Child Justice Bill amendment.
This bill is quite long, and well, there are a lot of them, all of them actually, I would say. I find that there is some error with them, but quite frankly, that's a discussion for another Senate or even a Flubbo Live or something like that. But for right now, I'm interested in the concept of my young people when it comes to this juvenile bill, and I think that we need to do a lot of sit-down thought and have young people at the table to discuss this bill.
The Senate also welcomed George Goddard, a trade unionist, industrial relations specialist and writer, as a new member during its first session of the year. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.